After this deck beats you, you better go home crying to mommy. I'm actually very excited about this deck today because I have been waiting for a Mommy Ramp Druid to actually feel like a good deck, and there's actually a few cards from the mini set that really do help this deck become a little bit more of a meta tyrant, to the point where after Miracle Druid gets nerfed, this is probably going to be the deck that I am playing the most, not just because it's the most fun to me, but because I really do believe it is probably one of the most powerful Druid decks to be playing right now. So go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel in order to let me know that you are also excited for the Mommy Ramp Druid. And this gives me a reason to use one of the signature cards that I've opened, so this is just another reason why I really want to play this deck. But what exactly is going on here? And also, just to go ahead and let you guys know, the reason why this is called Shrek Druid is because I have someone on my friends list by the name of Shrek that sent me this deck, and it turns out this deck is really freaking powerful. However, this is not the perfect 30-card version of the deck so far. This is the version of the deck that's going to be in the highlights coming up ahead, but I have an updated version of the deck that I will show you here in a second once I explain what exactly is going on here. Because I imagine most players are looking at this deck being like, well, how do we possibly win? Like, what is the win condition of this deck? The win condition of this deck is to essentially do three things. One, ramp. That's the most important thing. You absolutely need to have your ramp cards in order for this deck to feel powerful. But you got to ramp up 10 mana as quickly as possible. You need to forge your cards so that way you can have your Ignis potentially give you Wind Fury. And then you can win the game in combination of either gaining a lot of attack or gaining a lot of armor, and that's all thanks to the new card Forbidden Fruit, which honestly I feel like a lot of people are underselling because this card is super powerful if you're at 10 mana and you have an Ignis Wind Fury weapon. Unlike Miracle Druid, where you're usually going for like a 1 mana weapon every single time, this deck mostly cares about getting the 10 mana weapon off of Ignis, and if you can get like Wind Fury and armor or Wind Fury and summon 8 drops, this is probably the best way that you can utilize this weapon because you really just want to have a lot of damage going to your opponent. But in the situations to where you can't necessarily do that, you have the armor game plan. The armor game plan actually feels really good in this deck, and there's a reason for it. So obviously Forbidden Fruit, if you play it at 10 mana, can potentially give you 10 attack or 20 armor. In some instances, it can be both if it's drawn off of the Embrace of Nature. But the other reason why this card is super effective is because of Freya being able to duplicate your hand to where you can potentially have 4 of them, and then you can fizzle that hand with 4 fruits to the point where you have so many Forbidden Fruits that just gain you armor. And I'll tell you right now, I have out-armored Odyn Warrior before. I out-armored all of their threats to the point where they couldn't kill me. Now, granted, Wind Fury does still feel a little bit challenging to beat if they do find it, but there were some games where I was able to gain like 80 armor at very somewhat consistently. And it's really insane like how good this deck feels because it's a lot of fun to be able to turn on like, I'm going to play defense until suddenly it's time to kill you. I love those decks that have like this nuance where you kind of like shift game plans where like, I don't need to stall this game anymore. Now it's time for me to kill you because I'm sitting at like 50 some life and you have barely any cards left. But one thing that I would recommend is that there's a different version of this deck that feels a little bit better because cards like Disciple of Aranar and honestly Lifebinder's Gift really didn't feel that good in this deck just because you only have so many spells. This was mostly used to either discount the Nourish so you could ramp faster, or sometimes going for random resources in case you didn't have like a strong early game. Because I think there's a clip coming up ahead where I found 2 Command of Neptulons, and that's just a really useful card in the early game. But if you want to see this updated version of the deck, I believe we cut those 3 cards for a Lunar Eclipse, as well as something else. Oh, and a Sir Finley Sea Guide. God, couldn't get that out of my mouth. But yeah, Finley Sea Guide as well as Lunar Eclipses are probably better than playing Lifebinder's Gift and playing the Disciple of Aranar. Mostly because Disciple of Aranar only really worked well if you were setting up a Nourish or maybe setting up a Forbidden Fruit. Didn't really like it though too much because it was just a 4-mana 4/4 sitting in your hand, doing essentially nothing for most of the game, while the Lunar Eclipse helps you survive in the early game and then develops your Nourish if you want to do that. But Sir Finley Sea Guide is also very important if you're just trying to build up the Mommy combo, which I haven't even really talked about how the Mommy makes a really big impact in this deck. So one thing that you can do is that you can play the Titan, and then you can duplicate your board with the Freya, so that way, well, first you have to refresh. You play Mommy Titan, you refresh, you play Freya, you duplicate the board, and then suddenly you have another Titan that can cast another ability. But my favorite thing to do is to play the Mommy, then to play the Freya, duplicate the board, and then you have the second Aranar being able to trigger itself, and then you have a board of essential 5/5s with Taunt, and you've refreshed your hero power, I'm sorry, you've refreshed your mana, and then you refresh your health. So you essentially Reno Jackson yourself back up to full HP, and that is such a powerful swing against like aggro decks, for example, to where not only are you fully healing yourself, but you're developing a board of, I believe, 3 5/5s with Taunt, and then Freya being a 4/6. So it really doesn't sound like a lot when I say it at first, but then when you see it in action, and it's like, wait a minute, I suddenly have 19 attack that I'm pressuring, and my opponent no longer has lethal, that is a very powerful way of being able to utilize this card. And there are situations to where you will draw it off of Embrace of Nature, but I would argue this is actually a good thing, because if you can do this Mommy combo and then also duplicate the Forbidden Fruits that are in your hand, this deck just feels really good. You can also duplicate Fizzle, you could duplicate your Astalors, you could duplicate Lashers, which is probably not as good in all honesty, but you can also duplicate the Yogg. In my recent videos, I've been praising this guy so much because he really does feel like one of the best cards in the Titan set in general, not just the mini set, because his abilities are just completely whack. There are some instances to where you can probably go for Tentacles and it can be a good combo or a good idea, but mostly it's just because he removes the board or takes a key minion. And one of my favorite things to do with this deck is to play a 0-mana Yogg when I have the Wind Fury weapon up with Ignis, so that way I can just play Forbidden Fruit for 10 attack and then just win the game because I mind control a taunt away. That's my favorite way of using this card, is to steal one of my opponent's taunts, so that way I can just Unga Bunga the face and win the game. But what exactly is the mulligan of this deck? Obviously, you want to keep your ramp cards, so you want to keep Seedsman and Nourish. I would honestly just hard keep Nourish if you ever find it, just because it is that important. You can keep Innervate with Nourish as well, and then you obviously will keep your Embrace of Natures. The other cards that are pretty useful to have in the mulligan are going to be Frost Lotus Seedling. You're probably going to keep this almost every single game, even if it's against aggro. And then you will also want to keep your Lunar Eclipses only if you are going up against faster decks that generate threats somewhat quickly. So I would argue that this deck has a lot of potential, but right now it is completely overshadowed by how good Miracle Druid is. But kind of like what I'm going to say in the Shaman video coming up ahead, Yogg really is giving decks a different way of being able to play now, because we have these greedy control decks that really go in all on greed, because you can play 0-mana board clear and then develop your own threats somewhat easily with this deck. And because we're playing Druid, there's a lot of spells that are coming down here. But just to go over the mulligan one more time, you want to keep the Frost Lotus Seedling, the Nourish, the Widowblood Seedsman, Embrace of Nature, and then depending on the matchup, you can keep Lunar Eclipses, and then you can keep Innervate if you have your Nourishes ready to go. But I would highly recommend this deck, because not only is it a lot of fun, but it does feel like it has potential of being a solid meta breaker after we get some balance changes, and then hopefully, if Mech Rogue is like one of the worst matchups for this deck, as well as Miracle Druid as well, but if those decks get hit really hard with nerfs, Ramp Druid has some real potential of being a powerful deck that you can also climb to Legend with. And don't forget, if you do enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel to be notified about any of our future updates. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck intro, and we'll see you for the next video. My Warrior, alright? I'm not gonna lie, the Warrior, I love fighting Warrior with this deck. You wanna know why? Forbidden Fruit is actually cracked. And I'm gonna show you guys why. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys why. Happy to be here, big dog, stoked to see what you're cooking. So somebody sent me this deck by the name of Shrek. And I've properly dubbed the deck Shrek Druid. Although this is essentially Mommy Ramp Druid, as I like to refer to it as, because it's got the mommy in here, and the mommy actually makes a huge difference. So as long as we can showcase the mommy, I'll be okay. But yeah, I'm really surprised that Vicious Syndicate actually did anything with Twist, to be honest. I didn't think that that'd be the game mode where they would want to do a report for. But I guess if you have the data, might as well do something with it, right? Alright, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and go for maximum ramp. The whole point of this deck is to draw ramp. Although, I'm not gonna lie, Lifebinder's Gift might be a card we have to cut here. Hair looks good. Yo, thank you, Asio. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I woke up this morning, I looked in the mirror, and I'm like, oh shit. That's right, we did do this yesterday. And I have to apologize because I was gonna do a stream after my friends left, but one of my bandmates had to stay in Greenwood where I'm staying right now, and she had band practice. So we decided to hang out, have some fun. We went to the bar. There was a karaoke night that was going on. So I just enjoyed her karaoke sessions. I listened to some karaoke, had a couple of beers, but who cares? To quote MF Doom. And yeah, it was. I had a fun night. I actually took the night to have fun and hang out with my friends. So I think I made the right call. And later today is my guitarist's birthday. Today is my guitarist's birthday, and we're gonna be doing an escape room with him. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. I don't usually do this much, you know, social interactivity, but I kind of had to. Because, like, what else am I going to do it? Okay, hold on a second. So I can gain the mana back. This draws Nourish every time.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Okay, hold on a minute. I think I just go for 10 mana weapon here, right? I do have to worry about the draw 3, though.
Time waits for no one.
Okay, 8 drops aren't bad. Kind of hoping for armor there, but I think I can survive with this. Alright, that was not a bad turn, though. That was not a bad turn, dude. Freaking love it. That dude is probably trying to play, as if you were Moonbeam Druid. He's in for a surprise. Oh, dude, he has no idea. He has no idea what I'm cooking up here. And, like, I've had, like, a pretty decent win rate against Warrior. And I ended up going, like, 3-0 with this deck off the deck tracker. So it's, like, I'm, like, probably 8-6 with this deck. But it just really depends on what I queue into. That's the big thing. It depends on what I queue into. But hold on a second here. Fizzle? I need cards out of my hand. I don't really care about this effect. Alright, next turn. Next turn, we got some spice happening, alright? Alright, we're gonna get all the spice up in here. It's a good thing that this thing has Wind Fury, especially with this thing being in my hand. But I'm gonna step on the gas next turn. Next turn, we step on the gas. And it's like, maybe should I wait, actually? Get the Estlor in my hand instead? Nah, I want another Yogg, and now I gotta deal with these as well. Maybe I am supposed to Yogg here, because then I can play Cope. Yogg, get rid of everything, play this, and then go for Mommy combo next turn with all the Forbidden Fruits. That's probably the way to go here.
My greetings.
Nice. Alright, next turn we pop off. Seems now the Warrior can beat all. Not this deck! Not this deck, dude. I'm farming Warrior with this deck. Like, I'm not even kidding. I beat a turn 8 Odyn the other day with this deck. Like, this deck is cracked in every single perspective. And here we go. Let's beat a turn 8 Odyn. Let's beat up the Odyn Warrior. So I can do this. I can refresh. I can Aranar and duplicate my hand in order to get even more Forbidden Fruits. Ulticon coming in with the 33 months, man. What's going on, guys? What's going on, dude? Welcome back to the Horde, my friend. Spam some emotes if you've got them. Spam those emotes. Now is the time. Actually, you know what? Maybe I copy friendly minions in order to go wide. Because I have to worry about, like, a Sanitize. I have to worry about a Sanitize, I think. But if that's the case, then I should duplicate my hand. But it's like I don't have anything else to do. I think I'm going to copy the friendly minions here. Just so that way I can draw until my hand is full.
Time waits for no one.
I don't care about any of the 3 mana cards. As long as he doesn't have Sanitize, I think I'm okay. There's the snapshot. Alright, so next turn I need to throw out the weapon. I just really just gotta dodge the sanitize here, and I think I'm okay. Oh my god. Also, I'm in the wrong thing. Here we go. What is our sub count at right now? Just so that I didn't even like pull up my didn't even pull up the dashboard. Like I've been waiting to go online today because like I really want to showcase this deck, dude. I really want to showcase like how goofy and insane this deck actually is. Like just trust, okay? I know I say this all the time, but you guys just have to trust me that we're cooking up a storm here. Okay, so we're at 209 now. We're at 209. Ulticon, thank you again. Thank you again for that support, mate. Have I seen Miracle Druid? I have seen Miracle Druid, but apparently I'm really bad with it, and I find that really annoying. Is that I'm bad with that particular deck? Because I thought like I'd be really good with a deck like that, but it turns out it's a little bit difficult. Oh my god, he's killing the mommies! Oh my god. Okay, all right, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I actually just like win the game because of this. So knock this out. Maybe get like Alakir or something. Oh, I got Odyn myself! Let's go! I am the Odyn warrior now. And I got a taunt. Let's go. Alright, so now Forbidden Fruits are gonna solo this game, guys. Alright? Forbidden Fruit is actually insane. And I'm gonna prove it to you. Go ahead and sanitize, bro. I don't even care. I don't even care. I actually don't even care. I don't even care, bro. Go ahead. It makes sense. You should be doing that.
For the wilds.
I told you, bro. We farm warrior. Ragnarok, let's go! Who needs Miracle Druid when this Druid deck exists? Who needs Miracle Druid? Get out of here, warrior! Get on up out of here with your Odyn and your armor. This is like actually the deck that farms warrior. I'm not even kidding, dude. My warrior win rate is insane. The Mommy Druid Mirror! The Mommy Druid Mirror? Dude, this is literally the guy who gave me this deck. Oh no. Now this is gonna be a game of Hearthstone. The Master versus the Apprentice. Bro, I'm gonna beat the Master. I'm gonna beat the Master. I really just think it all comes down to get destroyed by my own creation. Oh my god, yeah, now I gotta beat him. I gotta beat him up, dude. Have I seen Wire's Control Shaman? I saw the tweet, but I didn't really look at the deck. I am familiar with it. I haven't like actually looked at it though. I should probably change that because the deck looks pretty goofy. He has the Cthulhu, so he has the auto advantage. Ah, crap, you got me there. You definitely got me there, dude. All right, well, I'm not gonna play the Planted Evidence yet. It doesn't seem that worth it. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I am like this close to buying this game. I don't usually care for cosmetics, but it's like, I mean, it's the Cthulhu. How do you not spend money on the Cthulhu? I don't know, dude. Where can I find the Control Shaman? It's on Twitter. Let me pull it up real quick. We also got a song request. Let me cue this up real quick before I get you guys that. Freya. Not really sure if that's the card that I wanted here. I still have this though. I guess I could do this for a Wild Growth. I'm a god. So good. Bad Romance by Hailstorm? I can get with that. We need more Hailstorm, honestly. This is a cover. This is a Lady Gaga cover, right? If I remember correctly. Alright, so if you want the Wire deck, if you want the Wire Control Shaman deck, yeah, just insta do this. We want more mana, not less mana. If you want the Wire deck, check out this tweet. Funny that you call this Shrek Druid on Twitter and you queue into Shrek. Exactly, dude. That's who I got this deck from. This is the guy who sent me this deck. But it looks like we both have our ramp tools. We both have our ramp tools, though. Shrek is allegedly the dastardly mastermind who came up with this deck, and exactly, that's why I call it, Shrek Druid. It's also just very big. It's very big like an ogre. Wait a minute. Do that.
I see, but I do not believe.
Is it 8s or is it armor? I want to say that it's 8s because, like, it's really hard for the Druid to remove the fuel, right? I think I just won the game with this play, though. I think I just won the game with this play. I'm not going to lie. Did I see this individual? Yes, I did see this tweet. Yeah, you could easily do the same thing with Priest using Inner Fire. Dude literally didn't even read the video. Yeah, this is POD. I've actually met these guys before. They're super nice. Same energy as, oh yeah, show me the rules, shows the rules. Oh, I'm not reading that. Exactly, dude. Dude, reading is dead. YouTube videos now have, like, one word at a time whenever they're, like, on, whenever they're doing, like, subtitles and whatnot. So it's like, what can you do with an audience that doesn't want to read? Especially when card gaming is happening? Dude, people don't want to play the card game. They want the card game to play themselves. Why do you think Hearthstone does so well? Have a listen to POD in a minute. Yeah, I know, right? How does this deck feel? This deck feels super fun. This deck is really fun. If you don't, just don't queue into rogues. But if you can queue into everything else, then this deck actually has, like, a shot at winning. It's kind of insane. Let's see. If I play this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the weapon doesn't get copied. I don't think I need to be super greedy here. Because I just win with the weapon. I could be greedy with, like, the Freya later if I get the Forbidden Fruits. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and just do this. Let's see what 8 drops I get.
A natural mistake.
I think I just won the game. I think I just won the game, dude. Like, imagine top decking the Aranar for 2 mana, dude. Oh my god. Darth Sidious versus Darth Vader. Oh my god. Why would you comment though? I mean, hey man, it's engagement. I wouldn't feel bad about someone giving you free engagement. Always take those free engagements, man. Alright, so if I can just have the Alakir survive, I can do a pretty awesome Freya play. Freya with, like, all of this is just kind of insane, dude. Every time I think about playing something, I accidentally click on the Yogg Rogue deck instead. I mean, it's a fun deck, dude. Like, I'm not gonna deny, like, I'm not a big fan of Miracle Rogue because it literally feels like the same deck in Nathria, but at least now Yogg gives us a different way to be able to play it. It feels like an old deck, but at least it has something new in it now. So that feels great. Okay, he gained a lot of armor here. He gained a lot of armor here, dude. I could just go for maximum pressure. I definitely want to draw 3 here. In fact, wait a minute. Maybe it's... I mean, if I play Gear Shift, then I get rid of the Freya. Okay, there's the fruit.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Our gift of frost shields us. Time waits for no one.
This deck is so fucking great, dude. This deck is, like, actually insane. That reminds me, I stole a Rogue's containment unit as a Death Knight. And then I used the Yodeler to summon big boys. Yo, let's go. I'm always a fan of Yodeler decks. Yodeler decks speak to me on a physical level and a spiritual level. Yo, Davs, so what's going on, dude? Thank you for this nice comment, dude. I love this. I love this dude. Like, my god. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Is this an Aranar play? This is Aranar into Freya? Because he plays Freya, then he can also get the refresh. Okay, there it is. Wait. This attack into the mommy. Get the mommy for myself. Do this. But I don't... Okay, so I want to be able to copy the Forbidden Fruits. Let's see. I can get 30. Is this just lethal still, though? Can remove one of these back into my hand. It's definitely still lethal.
Firmly grasp it.
This deck is so cracked. This deck is so cracked, dude. Oh my god, Mommy Druid is a real deck. Mommy Druid, real deck, dude. This is the guy that made the deck, by the way. Everyone, Shrek is apparently going to be getting into streaming soon, so the moment that I have his link, I'm going to share it with you guys. But, oh my god, I'm just really happy that I was able to not only give credit and play the deck at the same time, but he literally, here he is, dude. Oh god, no, he's playing. I know what Tonberry's going to be playing. He's going to be playing Shadow Priest. So I have to ramp and I have to get the mommy turn. Okay, so this is good. This is good. If I get Solar Eclipse, that's also very good. I think I will keep the aquatic form to try and find like the Solar Eclipse. Yeah. Okay. So I need to find Solar Eclipse. I need to find Lifebinder's Gift. There's the mommy. There is the mommy at least. Well, I mean, I don't want it in my mulligan, but yep. I know what Tonberry likes. He likes Priest, and the only good Priest deck is this right here. Oh boy. I hate that Shadow Priest is a thing again. But I can deal with it because Mommy Druid is a thing, at least. Alright, I actually have a shot at winning this game, though. I think it's just the anomaly that sucks. This anomaly does kind of suck, honestly. This anomaly is not good for me in particular, but it's fantastic for him. And he has the good curve as well. If I coin into this, then Nourish, can I innervate into Mommy? 4 go into, 4, 5 going into, wait, no, hold on. We coin into 3. Making this 5. 5 into 7. It's not gonna be good enough. I think I just have to do it this way. I hate to do this. I hate to do this, but it's like I probably just have to play this, then ramp, then do this. Yeah, here we go. I look like a Vaporeon? In some instances that would be a good thing, right? But the way that the internet has ruined Vaporeon, I don't know about that. Why would you leave this minion alive? Because now I can trade into here. Wait a minute. Why would you do that? I think I might Fizzle instead just to try and, like, really turbo with these. Fizzle hero power, yeah. Okay. So this is what's in the Fizzle. Take a screenshot of the snapshot. Can I actually, like, beat this? This deck can beat Warrior. Yes, I've beaten 2 Warriors already. Here's my data. Oh wait, okay, I've only gone up against 1 Warrior today. But I am really beating Warrior with this deck. If you are seeing a lot of Warriors, this deck is amazing. Oh lord, I'm not gonna have time to ramp here. Do this for a Solar Eclipse? Wait, the snapshot? No, it has to be Nourish. So I can Nourish, wait, hold on. No, it should probably just be the snapshot, but it's like at the same time the snapshot's really clunky. These were not good options to roll here. This is just the best option out of all of them. There's the Innervate. The one minion that I can't kill. Alright, so next turn I can Nourish, play this, gain more armor, hopefully find... Oh my god. Hopefully find some more thing. If I can just make it to the mommy turn, we're fine. Next turn I can coin the mommy. And you know, something else that I can do. Get the Freya. I think we win, as long as we're not dead here. But it is aggro priest after all. He's got 10, 14 damage. How does he get the last 3? Mind Shear would do it. Please don't be Mind Shear. Mommy Druid! Mommy Druid, dude! I'm gonna send you home crying to mommy. Woo, buddy!
I bestow these gifts upon the world. The virtue of the wise, all flourish under my care. The magic of life.
Yes! Yes! I beat the aggro priest! Yes! And now I can play drum circle! Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! Oh, let's go! Let's go, dude! Frost Lotus the Seedling getting buffed was so important, dude. It was so important for this deck to work. Oh, what a beautiful creation. Shrek, what a beautiful creation. I just want to play this deck, dude. Mommy bringing her brother Dave to protect. I really don't like it when a deck is, like, so easy. It's like, I'm gonna just do the 1 into the 2 and, oh shit, I got Wind Fury. I won the game. I really dislike it when decks are that simple and that easy to be played. Drives me crazy, dude. Drives me absolutely bonkers. I don't have to think to win the card game? Oh, man. But yeah, that last game was complete bullshit. Shuffle into the deck, shuffles the whole deck. Yes. Yes, it does. Nourish? It's never Nourish. I can use this to find Seedsman next turn. Oh, I didn't want to use it now. Aquatic Form, find Seedsman. If I don't find Seedsman, I can find Innervate and then Innervate out the Nourish. Save this for 2 more turns like a Solar Eclipse. Guess I'm in the right place. Demon Hunter haters unite. I mean, I don't necessarily hate Demon Hunter, but dude, like, since Demon Hunter has come out, almost every single relevant, meta-relevant Demon Hunter deck has literally been nothing but, like, a scam deck. I'm gonna pick the Solar Eclipse here. Because I could do this, and then I have this ready to go, and then I can Lasher, do some combos. At least the Warriors gotta sit here and take what I give them. But yeah, I don't necessarily hate Demon Hunter. It's just they usually have the most frustrating ways of winning. Because they have lifesteal. Like, lifesteal is literally part of their class identity. If they had, like, I don't know, more ways of, like, playing for board, then maybe I would be less upset with it. But the only way they play for board is Relics, and I don't like Relics. I just think that Relics have overstayed their welcome, but I feel like you could definitely call me out for hypocrisy on that one. Because it's like, I hate Relics, but I love Nagamage. But Nagamage actually, you know, takes a brain and a half in order to pilot correctly. They can't design it properly. It's the only class I do not keep the cards for. I don't like the term designing it properly. But it's really hard to make, like... It's really hard to make a balanced, meta-relevant deck that doesn't feel bad to lose to. And some people just kind of have to understand that. Like, what makes you hate it? What makes you hate a deck? Losing to it, right? What's gonna win the game to where you're gonna feel good playing against it? Almost nothing. There are some decks you're just never gonna beat. Oh, I want the mommy. Another Lifebinder's Gift. I'm not really doing much with the mommy play right now, but it's nice to have it because I could easily just do it and draw cards. Yeah, exactly. Why does Demon Hunter have a 1-mana Reno Jackson? Fantastic question. It's actually 4 mana, but yeah, I see your point.
Time waits for no one.
Pounce just for later. Flip a Friend's also not terrible. I'll go with Flipper Friends, actually. So I can Aranar, refresh... Oh, I don't even know about the refresh, though. I just need a draw from the Aranar, I think. Did I play for the Game Designer opening? I did, but I did not get it. It seems that they considered my application for a while, but I did not get it. That also pushes 3 damage to face and clears your board. Yes, it does. I'm fine losing to aggro or combo when they do the right setup, but auto deck plays like Demon Hunter. Yeah, I know. I agree. I agree.
I bestow these gifts upon the world.
Most excellent.
The virtue of the wild. Nature, all flourish under my care. The beauty of nature.
That was a pretty good turn.
Look na us.
My greetings.
I gotta save the fruits now, though, until it's time. I need another fruit. I need to find the Ignis for 10 mana weapon.
Time waits for no one.
I got plenty of threats in the meantime. I'm gonna save the 0 mana Wrath for now. I didn't make it to interviews either, but they didn't immediately deny my application. But yeah, I doubt that I don't know. I feel like I understand Hearthstone. If I were to design a game, it would probably be good if I designed Hearthstone, but like, I'm not the greatest designer, because I have no experience in game design. They'd be taking a risk hiring me, in all honesty. Wish you were here. Okay, there's the fizzle. So fizzle's what I need later, but not right now. Honestly, just need to throw this card out. Maybe should have done this. I should have done this first, actually.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Still got 9 cards, not overdrawing. I don't know what I'm going to use this Solar Eclipse with. I might just use it with Flipper Friends to make 2 6/6s, but that's not even that good either. Oh, wait, I should use it with Snapshot. That's what I should use the Solar Eclipse for. I should use it with Snapshot. Bellowing Flames. Yeah, this guy's a literal sitting duck. However, one thing I have to worry about is the potential for Viper, but if I copy the Ignis weapon, I think I'm fine. I just really need to draw Ignis soon. It's like a 1 in 4. Technically can make it easier with the Wrath, too. But yeah, Wrath into Flipper Friends completely clears. There's Seedsman number 2. There's the Ignis. So I can Flipper Friends for rushes. I can do this. Into this. I can play the Ignis for a 10 mana weapon.
Time waits for no one.
I don't think I need to play the Yogg here.
I agree.
This deck is literally just Farm Warrior. 2 mana Forge Heal, dude. Good anti-aggro. That's not a bad idea, but what do we cut for it? I don't really know if we want to be cutting too many cards in this deck. I understand like cutting like the Aranar and cutting the Disciple of Aranar and the one Lifebinder's Gift. The Lifebinder's Gift kind of has like some pretty decent applications. God, can you remember if can you imagine if Guff was still in the game, dude? Do I think Aranar is worth a craft? Technically, no, but I love the card. I absolutely love it, so that's why I play it.
For the wild. For the wild.
Okay, it could be a little bit better. Oh, come. Okay. All right, whatever. Fine. Me when Guff, dude. I love Guff. Bring me back my Guff, please. I love my Guff. It would be a place of the Disciple. Every other card is way too important. Oh, so Disciple for 1 healing card then? Wait, what about the Lunar Eclipse? Blizz, stop trolling, please. What does that even mean, Miguel? How are they trolling? Okay. This one has the double. Oh, it would be instead of Lunar Eclipse? So you're not sold on Lunar Eclipse anymore then? Oh, I don't run it, but it crossed my mind. Okay. Oh, trolling with 2 Cenarians. Alright, this guy's not even ready. This guy has no idea what's coming.
Almost out of calm.
I'm sorry, bro, but I'm in the kitchen and you are in my way. I'm cooking up a storm.
For the wild.
My past cannot shame me forever.
Wait. 3rd minion. I only have... Okay, this has to survive for me to utilize this. It's probably not going to survive. So I play Yogg. What are the cards that I have? I need to get the weapon back. So I need 7... I need to have 3 cards in hand. But then again, like, I could probably just win if he doesn't put himself above 30. Dude, I love Forbidden Fruit. Like, oh my god, Forbidden Fruit is so fucking powerful. He's dead. He just doesn't realize it yet.
Try this one.
That's a GG, right? Wait.
Look now.
Oh my god, he's actually surviving at 1.
I'm out of cards.
Ah! Wait, no! Guys, do you see the lethal? Gimme. 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 You're dead.
For the wilds. New source
Oh my god, dude, no one sees this shit coming. No one sees this happening. This is why this deck is a work of art.